might take a minute or two to get up and running. So if you are watching this as a repeat, you might want to go forward a couple minutes. And then I kind of say that ad nauseum at the beginning of everything. Today was a crazy day, though. Just looking at myself for the first time. So not really mirrors out here on the trail, but I definitely look very sunny, which is how I feel. All right, did it work?
Okay, it's live.
Okay, that's fun. All right, so let's see. How do we do this? And so let's see. Okay, so there basically at this oasis, there's a little bit of water. It was actually there was all these signs that said hikers leave no trace, don't leave any garbage. But then of course there was like garbage left there.
Everyone left garbage.
Yeah, which we're kind of disappointed by. We did not leave garbage, I promise you. And there were places on the wall you could like sign your names. That was kind of cool. Like they put up some cardboard for the hikers to sign their name, and I think some just local trail angels or whatever come and drop off water there, and probably give some other trail magic at times. But we were okay. We were fine. There were a couple stools to sit on. They were kind of like carpeted, and we were both like, "Oh my god, how many like bacteria live in this?"
Am I getting right now sitting on this?
Because we're literally just like chilling underneath an interstate, and it's not just it's I-10, you know, which is hilarious. But anyway, so we hung out there for like 20 minutes, and then we left. I remember when we left there, the PCT was kind of funny. It went like literally into a construction site, and they were like orange barrier. For some reason, I thought that was funny. It was very stereotypical, like of what you'd expect the Pacific Crest Trail to look like when you leave a major interstate. Told us a story about he got bit by a rattlesnake, which was crazy. He got bit by a rattlesnake, and he said his foot got huge. And his doctor told him like not to worry about it, but then it got like super huge, so we had to go into the hospital or whatever. But they were just like the nicest people.
They were so cool.
And they were like super easy to talk to, and like they were so interested in our hike, and they also like just conversation flowed really easy. They shared like a ton of stuff about them. They worked in like one of them worked in like a waste management facility, and that was really cool. He was like a retired like truck for like a local grocery store. They had recently gone to the LA County Fair. I don't know. They were so cool. What else?
I talked to they had 2 little kids with them. There's like a 6-year-old, 5-year-old maybe, and then like she was like maybe 1 or 2. But I got invited to one of their birthday parties, so I've got that on the horizon. They're cute little kids though. They were sweet.
Yeah, and they were so nice. Like Louie at the end was like, "Oh, I'll take my phone number if you guys get into trouble or anything. Make sure to reach out," which is so nice. I mean, I'm gonna text him maybe after this actually, and just tell him like give them our social media. If they're like, take more food, take more food. I know, yeah,
because more
take
hikers
everything.
Walked up and they were like, do you guys want like the rest of the people? And they gave us more fruit, and snacks and stuff to give to people. So
some other hikers came, and
they got to experience the magic as well.
We got to give them a bunch of food, which was really cool. God, you don't have any of the sun in your face?
No.
Oh my god.
Do you want to switch?
Yeah, you probably love this.
We don't have to switch. It's okay.
Well, I don't know. You uncomfortable?
No.
You're not? Do you want to switch?
No.
Oh, okay.
Unless you like are being blinded.
Oh well, blinded by the sun. All right. So so then some other hikers came in. They were cool, and we got to share our trail magic that we got. They were super excited to get fruit and stuff too. We set up our tent. I tried board that could make like this tent has the ability you can make like put your trekking poles in some of the doors, and then you have like this kind of like vestibule like covered like porch type deal. But I couldn't find that. I think I got rid of it, which is probably for the best, getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
But I really thought I had it, but I didn't. And what else?
Yeah, not much. We decided to quit early today because we could stay at this location and camp for free, and there's bathrooms and potable water. And
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we talked because we heard rumors we could camp here, but you never really know whether it's like legit or not, and we want to make sure we're being as legit as we possibly can be within reason. So we met an employee, and he just told us like all the rules, and he's like, oh yeah, you can camp like right down there, like do whatever, like And it's actually, and they close the road to the public at like 5 p.m.
They're just getting Christmas.
So, oh, you saw? Oh, cool. So, oh, whatever. So, oh, what else was I saying? Gosh, I
We can
forget.
camp here for free.
Yeah, they're like, you can camp here. They're like, if you need to use put trash, like they gave us a place to throw trash away. I don't know. I really like John Steinbeck. Has anyone read that? What's the best way to shower in wildland firefighting? Sometimes we would just use a towel or wet wipes. Yeah, and it was so unexpected too. You know, like I was telling her, like when we do go to places like this, I'm all about like just chatting people up. I think it's fun to meet new people and like I don't know, kind of like what the hike is like and stuff, like with people with literally no expectations. Like if people just want to talk about it, or but anyway, so we saw a raccoon. So we saw a raccoon and watched it for like maybe.
They have like hands, like fingers that can like grip onto stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they were pretty clever.
He was like, yeah, he was using his hands for sure.
Yeah, and he was way stretched out. Not much of a challenge
fully
either.
gripped onto the side of the bird feeder.
Our hope is we won't see the raccoons because like they eat enough bird seed, so they'll leave our food alone. But to be honest, our strategy is dun 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 sleep with their food in our tent, because the thought there is we're protecting our food. Most animals, unless they have like a disease or something, they want to avoid conflict like anything else, you know. So if we have our food with us, they will avoid us. Now if I wake up tomorrow with a raccoon bite and I'm foaming at the mouth, don't take this advice, but I think it should be fine.
We'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The raccoons were cute though. There was another one that came out at a later point, and then there were two.
Yeah.
And then they left, and then there was zero.
So that was fun. We got to watch that with the family that gave us all the food and stuff. Like so cool. They were so interested in our trip. They're like, anything you need, like I'll come meet you or whatever. It's so nice to meet people like that. It's so cool to have like just such positive experiences with strangers, you know? It's like so great.
Yeah.
Like, and I guess something like this, like we are pretty like non-threatening.
My mom says I want my shower. They seem pretty clear about that. Yeah, there's people camped next to us.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen. No, I don't think so. I think they were just using the bench over there, actually. Your stuff all still out on the.
Yes.
All right.
You look like you're.
Yeah. What else is new? So, next up again is Big Bear. We're gonna leave here hopefully pretty early tomorrow. Yeah, so I kind of just play dumb when you have a really good hand or whatever.
Okay.
And then people like like I've made dumb decisions like earlier, like not knowing what I was doing, right?
Yeah.
And then so they'll be like, oh, he's just being dumb again. And then but that's only happened like once or twice. I actually really don't like playing poker really at all, if I'm totally honest.
My mom says I should teach you how to play Coot.
What's that?
It's a card game. Can you play Coot with? I think you have to have like at least 3 people to play. We also only have 1 deck of cards. Everyone gets their own deck of cards to play.
Oh, really? Would you like some lemonade?
I would love some.
Man, so we're happy here. We have some. Oh, I know she can be competitive though, for sure. Elizabeth is for sure a competitor.
When have I been competitive?
Okay.
No, genuinely, I'm asking.
Like, I don't know. Sometimes if you're not, like when you're learning how to ski or something, like I think you get a little bit competitive there. All right, so we have 8 more minutes at least. So what else?
I'm laughing. Yeah, she is competitive and persistent.
Yeah, when was I competitive and persistent? What do you mean?
Well, I don't think of myself as like, I'm competitive with myself. I don't know if I'm like competitive with others necessarily.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I guess I can be, but.
Well, it's nice out here because you can win at hiking against me pretty much every time right now.
Yeah, maybe I am competitive.
You
I
can
don't know.
tell. No, I think you are. I'm trying to think of like I have seen you competitive in a couple of instances, but I can't think of them like specifically. But it's fine, dude. I don't know.
I pick my battles well. don't know.
Okay. So, I don't know. What time are we going to wake up tomorrow?
Oh gosh, I don't know. What time do you want to wake up tomorrow?